Morning, it's a really lovely day and I can't wait to get out. It's been raining for about 3 days now and there's a break in the weather and it's, well look, I'm going to keep this short so I can get out there now. Before I start a detecting session, I've got a checklist of 4 things. I'm a forgetful person, but if I have these 4 things, I can go ahead and detect. I don't need anything else. They are in order: the XPDeus, the light version so I don't have to think about the remote or having it charged, headphones for the XPDeus, spade, and of course pinpointer. Once I've checked these 4 things, I'm good to go, don't need anything else. There are secondary bits. There's this, which holds all my photographic stuff, filming bits and pieces. In the summer I might put water in it and some sun cream. And this, which is not made for metal detecting, but it's really handy. It holds my phone, it holds my pinpointer, that's why I won't forget it, because if I've got this, I'll need that. Rubbish, middling, good finds, really good finds go in the pocket. So a forgetful person like me is not going to come a cropper if I remember my 4 things. Right, let's not waste any more time and get out there. Well, I've now passed about 8 of these signs, but we're going to go ahead and have a look anyway, because they're not always closed, are they? Or are they anyway? Letting me through, which is really kind. Thank you very much.
Later on, we're going to have a hard closure.
Later on, I'll come back via Bueth.
Okay,
definitely.
Right?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Well, that's jolly nice of them. Just goes to show. Be polite, and you get through closed roads. Well, I'm on that field where you literally have to dig everything, because you just don't know what it might be. And if it's not coming out in the first clod, then you've got a good chance of it being nice. This is going to be iron. Or a big bit of lead. Well, it's out, whatever it was. Could only be big iron now, couldn't it? Bit of iron there. Something nicer sounding there. It's a bit too sharp. Well, better than nothing. I think it's a little Wren halfpenny. 1938. Very nice. Foil. If the camera wasn't there, I wouldn't dig this. Yep. I can see that foil. It's everywhere. But you just never know. Sometimes amongst it sounding exactly the same are really lovely things. Including this, it's a thimble. It's a really nice one. There's so much stuff in this field. There's the thimble. A really nice Georgia third halfpenny in very good condition. Might be a bit bright in the sun. Cloth seal or bag seal, lead. Get round. I think it's got a crown on it and a lion rampant or something. Well, I'm not sure what this is, but it's not junk. It looks to be a copper star-shaped thing. I'm wondering whether it's a furniture fitting, but I don't think so. Sometimes when you find little bronze objects or copper alloy with holes in them, it's where they fit it into the furniture drawer or something with the handle coming out of it. But I'm not sure about that. Very pretty, whatever. Got quite a nice signal here. And in any case, I've got something quite nice to show you if it's no good. Too close to the surface. Okay, it's a button, little livery button, with what looks to be a phoenix or a dog. So that's probably Georgian. But this is medieval, definitely. I think it's a strap end. And it's got a sort of acorn finial. Pity there's not more of it. They usually come up to about there. But it's jolly nice. I've found several medieval things on this now, which means once all this rubbish is out, we might have some real fun on this field. And then this too. I don't dare try and straighten it because I'll break it, but there's definitely signs of gilding on it. Is it a buckle fragment? That's quite square, so it could easily be big, maybe a big Georgian grand buckle. I'll clean it. I know, as soon as I try and do that, it'll go. And it's often quite sad to think that things have been in the ground for so long, and as soon as you dig them up, you break them. So I won't try. Okay, I'm going to show you a trick. It doesn't always work, but when you feel that you've had enough of a certain area, however nice the day may be, and you want to try something completely different, grab your spade and your detector, anything else you might need, and you click your boots together 3 times, like a Prussian soldier, and think really hard where you want to be next. Okay, let's give it a go. Well, this is not as nice as where we've just been. It's colder, dank, there's drizzle in the air, but we're here now, and I've never managed to get back from one of these little time boosts, so let's make the most of it, I think. Going to be a different kettle of fish. I can get really close to the ground. There's quite a lot going on in this field. It's not the same as the last one. There's a lot of iron and very little trash, so good sounds tend to be, might not be great finds, but they're never really very trashy. It's always cartridges, rifle rounds and stuff like that, but no foil, fortunately. You can hear the iron in the ground. It's picking out the half decent sounds amongst it, like that. slightly wish I was back in that sun, but anyway, we'll dig this, because I've got something to show you if it's no good. It's got a nice pitch to it, that. Well, we were just directly over it. Look at this clay. Right, out. There, wherever it is. Rifle rounds, but I have just found something really quite nice. A couple of good bits of pottery. I don't think that's Roman, but it's got a nice lip to it. And then that, which must have some age, got a bit of glaze. But sometimes it's the small, tiny things which are the nicest. Look at this little button. I don't know an awful lot about buttons, but isn't that sweet? It's got its shank on it still. There may be a design on that. I'll have to put it under the microscope. Elizabethan? Gosh, maybe earlier. If you know, please tell me. Well, I suspect the ISO on this camera is making it look nice and light, but it's not. It's actually quite dark, windy and wet. There you go, and that was the wind knocking the camera over. Anyway, I did have a signal here. Well, it was a signal until I put my spade in it. That sometimes happens. Yeah, we're still there. What's the betting it's another cartridge? It's got an irony tinge to it, hasn't it? Well, I'm not sure what this is. It's got that on one side, and then it's got this sort of stalk sticking out of it. Looks like a little bit of decoration there. It's fairly flat on the back. It might have been pinned. Oh, do you know what it is? I know exactly what it is. Got it. I think it's a buckle, isn't it? And it's missing that side of it. Half a buckle. Probably. And while we're here, please subscribe if you haven't already. They're really fun making these videos, but they take a bit of time. That's going to fall over. But they take a bit of time and effort, and it's really nice to know that they're appreciated. I just did, before we go, find one of these. I can't credit him because I can't remember who it was, but someone on YouTube commented that these cartridges with the firing mechanism on the side were only made for about 30 years in the early 19th century. So it's really nice to find one of these. And it makes finding all the other rubbishy ones less painful. That really is me now. So thank you very much, and join me next time.